Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your first 2 weeks of March reading. I'm Melissa, and this is Uncensored Intuition. I'm going to shuffle the cards. I started shuffling already, and while I was shuffling, we got the High Priestess jumped out. So I'm going to say your overall energy for this reading, let me cover my face so it'll focus. Your overall energy for this reading is going to be reflected by this card. Since it jumped out while I was thinking about you, I see this card as more of kind of a structured, you're in charge, but using your emotions more than, say, like the Hierophant. She's in charge. All those animals are kind of coming to her, and yeah, she's one bad biatch. And so that's going to be your overall energy, I believe, for this reading. So let's see what the cards have to say about that. And one more thing while I shuffle one more time, one or two. I'm going to go two. I'm hearing two. Just wanted to mention this is a general reading. So some messages may be for you, some messages may be for somebody else. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for them. All right, what messages do we have for Capricorn? All right, what is going on with you, Capricorn? We have the Seven of Rods in reverse. Let's see what that means. Let's get another one going here. The Wise One, which traditionally would be the Hermit. Also in reverse, which is quite interesting to me. It looks like maybe your defenses are coming down a little bit. There's some creative energy that you maybe felt defensive about, and now you're kind of, this is my shit, and if you don't like it, too bad. I see, yeah. And then, I don't know, let me get another card for that. There we go. The Ace of Pentacles. Well, all right. So with the Wise One or the Hermit being in the reverse, it tells me that maybe you have, along with letting your defenses come down and just being like, look, this is it, and if you don't like it, take a hike. I'm gonna say that you probably also, in that defensiveness, you were kind of taking a break from people, from life. You were just focusing on yourself and kind of being in a little bit of solitude. But with it being in reverse, I'm seeing that that's coming to an end as well. You're going to kind of like come out of your shell, refreshed. You took a break from, harsh energies and people who were kind of down on you. And now you're looking to kind of come out, so to speak. So whatever that creative energy is, it looks like it might have something to do with that Ace of Pentacles, which is going to be something new as far as work maybe, or something with your finances coming around, that something you've been waiting for is going to show up, or something new altogether. If you were looking for a job or some kind of opportunity, it's going to present itself in the first couple weeks of March, which is pretty exciting. Did I show you the picture? I don't remember if I did, but that is my Ace of Pentacles. There's a table there, and it's just waiting to be filled. You got some good energy there. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. Let me get another message for our Capricorn. Hard workers, the Capricorns are. I'm going to take this one, actually. That one feels right. Love it. Love it. All right. This is the first kind of relationship-related card we've gotten in this reading. So we have the Two of Cauldrons. That could be a Gemini person, or maybe just a new love interest, or somebody that you already know, or maybe you're in a relationship and it looks like it's going well for March. Let's see if we can get some more information on that relationship. We haven't had any relationship come up yet, so let's see. What else do we have for this relationship? This Two of Cups. They look happy. I hope you're happy. Even if it's just a relationship with yourself. I'm getting that kind of feeling from it too, you know, like you're like done with people because, you know, you were kind of in your hermit shell for a little while there. You were done with people for a little bit. So maybe this Two of Cups represents you and your higher self becoming more connected. Let's see. Let me get some clarification on that Two of Cups or cauldrons. I don't usually get a lot of cards that jump out, so when that High Priestess jumped out, I was kind of surprised. I think maybe that has something to do with that Two of Cups too. Let me get some more information on that. Two of Cups. Here we go. We have the Three of Rods. Three of Rods. So that's kind of like a growth. They're building something. You are building something creatively. We have a lot of rods out here. So I'm thinking this Two of Cups is you and yourself. So even if you are in a relationship, I think you're focusing on yourself, and that's always, you know, that's always a good thing to do. And even within a relationship, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup, no pun intended. You can't pour from an empty cup. You need to fill yourself first. So I think that this is you. You're building something. You're building something. You're motivated to grow something. And I think that's with you. I think that's your inner self. And that comes also with the High Priestess. They're kind of going together for me. They're going together. And it looks like you have some, you know, you took a break. Maybe February was your me month. We all have me time. You took a month, maybe. Let's see what else we can get here. Is there anything else on that Ace of Pentacles? Anything else on that new opportunity? This one. The Three of Swords. Oh boy. Yeah, something I think is coming to an end as far as your work life, or there's going to be a change. Threes still represent growth to me. In my mind, I still see some growth there, but something has to go. Something has to go in order for you to grow on your work front, your money front, finances. Something's going to have to change there, and it looks like something's going to make way for something new. So it might be time to say goodbye to something. Maybe your current job, somebody else could be leaving. I'm kind of thinking that might be the case. Maybe you were waiting for somebody else to go so you could take their spot. Oh, okay, that's too many. That's too many. Okay, that one still fell out. That one fell out twice. We're going to go with it. The Lone Man, which is also the Hangman in the traditional tarot. So, taking a break. Taking a break. And it's going right next to the Hermit. So, you know, you're just looking for a new perspective. I think you took some time off to reevaluate. Words are hard. Reevaluate some stuff, and that's when your defenses started coming down, because you became one with yourself. In that card right there, you became one with yourself. Not became, but you're becoming. You're working on yourself, and you're working on having a better relationship with yourself. And so I think you took some time off, and now you're coming back around, and you're telling everybody, you know, if you don't like it, hit the road. This is me. And now we have the Hanged Man. So now we have a new perspective. And we have a new perspective, and that might be what's bringing on that change in your career. And the growth. See some growth. The growth is more creative. The growth is more creative. So I think maybe it's a different position in your current job, or you know, maybe you took a break from work, and now you're going to get back out there, and something new is going to show up for you. And now that you have this new perspective and you're working on yourself, it's all coming together. I'm hearing it's all coming together. So I think this is going to be a great month. I want one more card for just an overall outcome for the first couple weeks of March. One more card. The Four of Cauldrons or the Four of Cups. So, definitely some love there. It doesn't look like it's a hard work. It's flowing easily. It's going right where it's supposed to. I mean, the gentleman on the ground looks like he might even be sleeping. So, you know, it's just free flowing and it's being received, maybe not being noticed. So I think that you have some stuff coming up. There's some new opportunity and new growth, which is coming from your new perspective. You took some time to yourself. I think maybe some people were, maybe you were hearing some negative shit about, you know, how you're doing things. And you have decided that, you know what, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. This is how I'm going to do it. And that's going to bring about some new maybe career opportunities, new finance coming in, and definitely some growth. So you're getting rid of some old patterns, some old thoughts, and you have a new perspective. You're something's going to go away, but it's going to make way for something better. So overall, you're still going to be pouring from your cup. Your cup is filling up, and you're going to be pouring, whether or not it's noticed. I don't think that everyone's gonna notice it. I don't think everyone's noticing your efforts, but that's okay. You're okay with that because you're on your own path and you're good with it. You think that, you know, fuck you guys. This is me and I'm good. So I'm just gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep giving the love, whether you guys see it or not. And that's the overall outcome I see here is, you know, you're going to keep doing your thing, whether they notice it or not, whether they think negatively or positively, whether they're receptive to it or not. But that the advice I would give for the overall card, the advice I would give would be to stand in your power, be one with yourself, and do what's right for you. You know your path. You've already taken the time to think about that. And now you have a new perspective. You know your path. And you don't give a shit what everyone else is going to say about it. I think this is going to be a good month for you on more of a spiritual path. I mean, we have every element on the board here. But we also have 3 major arcana cards, which to me says that we are working on some spiritual stuff here. So, yeah, you are becoming one with yourself. And I would say stick with standing in your power, and do you keep giving the love, whether they give it back, because, because that's the right thing to do, is to still be giving, even if you don't receive. It's better to give than to receive. And everything you do comes back to you. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing. And I will see you in 2 weeks to discuss the rest of the month. So thank you so much for watching. And have a blessed day.